Hi there, my name is Abe Layton, and as your friendly neighborhood attorney, currently on a staycation and being bombarded with varying degrees of this amazing social meme for a very good cause, I thought I would interpret and help apply the rules of the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Before I do so, I want to present to you the Universal Nonsense Altruism Matrix. So here we go, the Universal Nonsense Altruism Matrix. So on this axis we have nonsense. And on this axis we have altruism. And right here is about a 4 on the nonsense axis. Nobody doing this social media meme is below a 4 on the nonsense scale. Starting 0 on the altruism out to 10 and 10. So we're going to put a line right through the middle and coming about right here to a 2 on altruism. So first, as a preliminary matter, anybody that's a 0 or below on altruism or on nonsense, those are your folks that aren't participating. They are maybe jaded, cynical, don't want to participate, potentially broke, possibly lurkers. That's okay, that's your thing, no big deal. So those people are somewhere over here. They're not on the actual graph. But for most folks doing this, they're about a 2 on the altruism and potentially about a 0 to 10 on the nonsense scale. These are your folks that are attention getters. They're having a good time. They may not know how to lift an ice bucket. They're using things like thimbles and glasses to pour ice on themselves. They're not talking about ALSA.org, but they're having a lot of fun, and I'm all about that. So they're here in the nonsense zone. They're sort of a no-go, but they're having a lot of fun, so great. We also have folks that are way out here on the altruism scale, writing big checks, which is wonderful, but they're pretty low on the nonsense scale. They're at a 5 or below in terms of nonsense. These are your Barack Obamas. So Obama wrote a big check, not interested in doing the ice bucket challenge. No problem, wrote a big check, we'll take that. Up here is getting a little bit closer to where we want to be. So we have folks that are about an 8 or above in altruism and an 8 or above in terms of nonsense. These are people that are having a lot of fun and are also donating. These are your Ben Afflecks and your Oprahs. So having a lot of fun donating money. And then of course you have folks that are just below this line in terms of altruism. They're an 8 to a 10 in terms of altruism, and they're just below Ben Affleck and Oprah Winfrey in terms of having fun. So they're donating a lot, but not nearly at that level. These are your unicorns. Grab these people. These are the people that you want as your donors, giving big money, helping out with the cause. So there you go, there you have it. That's the universal nonsense altruism scale. So now what I'll get to are the actual rules of the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. If you do get challenged, you can do one of 3 things. First of all, you can ignore the challenge. Meaning you are a 0 on the nonsense altruism matrix, aka lurker, cynical, broke, you may choose. Number 2, if you're not one of those things, you can actually donate a minimum of $10 to ALS, and then only after you have donated $10, you must A, within 24 hours, videotape yourself dumping a bucket, and I stress bucket, not a glass, teacup or thimble, of ice water on your head. And the ice must be included, not just tepid water, hence the ice bucket challenge. We've seen too many of those. Let's not do that. Then you may challenge any 3 people to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I've seen 4, no problem with that, including how to donate. Please, for the love of people that are facing this disease, don't forget to tell people how to donate. It's alsa.org to donate, or you can, of course, write a check to the organization. If you do not choose option 1, or you fail in any way to perform option 2, then you are left with option 3, which is to donate at least $100 to ALS. Now, applying these somewhat complicated rules to real life, I was challenged to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge by longtime college friend Michelle Ellis. And I did not respond within 24 hours. Therefore, I can either totally ignore Michelle, not going to do that to you, Michelle, or what I can do is donate a minimum of $100 to ALS. my iPhone. So with this, what I can actually do is go to alsa.org and make that $100 donation. Or if I'm over 60, I can write a check. That way, well, I can either be completely altruistic, I can be completely altruistic, and completely dry. Ah!